is a fortress ringed by tight security, the center of an increasingly worrisome question. How do you secure a 58-story skyscraper smack in the center of one of the world's busiest cities? It's a question made even more difficult by the fact the building's atrium is a public space, increasingly difficult to monitor, law enforcement officials say. And the building itself, a target as recently as this year of a suction cup climber, seen as potentially vulnerable to any number of threats from surrounding towers and streets.
Because it is so dense, the damage it could cause is potentially immense. So they're going to have their work cut out for them here for quite some time.
The FAA already moving to protect it from the air, issuing temporary flight restrictions that extend nearly 3,000 feet up and 2 nautical miles out. In the wake of election night, new cement barriers and sand-filled dump trucks line busy Fifth Avenue, pushing cars and the public further away. Now, a Secret Service presence throughout the building and a regular presence of more than 100 NYPD officers surrounding the property. A debate between Secret Service and NYPD officials still ongoing over even more restrictive actions to take. Concerns exacerbated by the now constant presence of protesters, a group now given their own pin right across the street from the building's main entrance.
There always is a possibility, as we've seen in some of these other demonstrations where violence has occurred, where you may have a rogue person or two, or a professional agitator or two, who may decide that they have to take it a notch up or two, and then law enforcement is going to have to deal with that on top of the actual securing of the perimeter itself.
Law enforcement officials acknowledge the challenge. There's no easy way to protect a building that